Yeah, it's not impossible, but it's not that easy either because he plays like super passive and it's annoying as shit. And I have to like keep punishing him under turret until he dies like a bazillion times. Unless I can 1v2 them with ultimate and get a lot of turn Kane into a vessel. That would be good. They're both casuals, but the Kane's silver last season. The Oriana is high kill participation, waking up, but bad at CS. The Caitlyn is Caitlyn Lover, aggressive laner, but bad at CS and bad at vision. And the Lux is a casual. Weirdly, both the Heimer and the Caitlyn are both bad at CS. But the Heimer has okay vision, while the Caitlyn's vision is garbage. The Viper's actually a distinguished Katarina. Although their last game on Katarina didn't go very well, they are a distinguished Katarina. Oh yeah, the character. The character is the character I have is like like an almost indestructible female knight that kind of uses sorcery and tentacles to fight people. And she's kind of like a Lowy, but she's also like a cross between a Lowy and Lunar Eclipse Leona. You know that armor that Lunar Eclipse Leona has? Kind of like that. And they also don't use an Eye of God, they use a giant scythe like the one that Kayn has. But they're thick like a Lowy. And they do a lot of damage like a Lowy. And messing with them is about as dangerous as messing with a legendary Alawi. So how is this game gonna go? Well, if Katarina pops off, their whole team is, except maybe the Nasus, is toast. Just toast. Hmm. Well, our Heimerdinger seems half decent. Um, well, not compared to what I see. You know what I usually see on Katarinas? Either one of two things. Either really high win rate and really good stats, kind of like yours, or really awful stats. Like really awful. Like you look at it and you're like the whole thing's in a red. Bad CS, bad vision, vulnerable laner. No vision, no no vision. I don't know. Like, that's how it is in Iron, like Iron and Bronze. Like Katarina, if you see a Katarina in Bronze, the chance that their stats are like unbelievably awful is very high. Like yours are not unbelievably awful. Yes, I saw a game where you went 2 and 10 on Kata, but your overall stats are not completely awful.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
What were you against anyway? I'm curious.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Lucian is a disease. Like, one time I was playing Veigar, and I got quite fed on Veigar. And even though I had 1,500 damage for an ult, I put all the damage on the Lucian and ulted him, and he still lived with a little bit of the shield from his from the Mountain Dragon and from his frickin' Phantom Dancer, and he lived and ended the game. And I lost the game 20-5 with over 400 CS. It was a very long game. The Lucian had over 20 kills, and we had a 4-kill, 16 death Kaisa. True story. We might have to remake. I don't like to deal with AFKs, no offense. Nasus is an annoying because they like to play passive a lot. It can often be very difficult to punish. He also scales harder than most top laners, which means if you don't like deprive him of a lane phase, he generally kills everything. The game definitely started. I'm trying to punish this Nasus already. Nasus, come here. Nasus! Screw Nasus. Hopefully I will still get to show you, even if the Nasus gets stats, I've still killed Nasuses. Even if this Nasus is somehow. Should we remake? Why the frick is fucking playing top lane at like fucking
A summoner has been.
Okay, why the fuck? Like, honestly, all these people like try to gank me and they forget who I am. They're like, aha, this is convenient. We have stats. You can actually take on the allowed. It's like, you sure about this? Oh, I'm sure. We're safe. She's a female. She can't do damage because she's a female. And then they figure it out. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. I made a mistake. They will learn. I also have pain spikes lately. It's been very annoying. This is also, this thing where I get like all these kills early is another reason that I play this champion a lot. Also is like, every time when I'm like playing in like low elo, like, people will like, they always, I'm trying to be bold. Nice! I like Maheimer. I like the way he plays. Because here's the thing, most people don't get a hold of the dragons. They let the dragon go. Just gonna let the dragon go. I'm roughly double the farm of this Nasus. I'm gonna rush a death stance just to screw him if he tries.
An ally has been slain.
This damn turret play while he's gone. You know, the villain of my story that's legit is like Eve. Is like Eve, but scarier. Kind of like Katarina, Eve with like Katarina's abilities and like the beefiness of an Olaf, but with like the same like obsession with sex. Yeah, that's the villain. I'm just explaining my villain. My villain, unlike Evelyn, my villain is actually extremely pale. Kind of like Deathsworn Katarina. And with like the same like bluish tinge to their hair. But instead of using double daggers, they use a giant executioner's axe. Kind of like Darius's axe, but bigger. They're very scary. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to like kill the. I'm trying to make sure the Nasus does not have a lane phase. That's my main objective. Because the main thing, if you can, the main thing is to curb stomp the Nasus. By any means necessary. By as much as you possibly can. So that the Nasus, by the time the Nasus is relevant, the game is almost concluded. Come here, Nasus, 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 Nasus. Nasus! Killing my ward, dude. My ward. My ward, dude. You don't screw with my ward, I'll kill you. You think just because I'm a woman I can't kill you? You're gonna taste this. I have this evil tentacle. I know I didn't kill him. Getting him out of lane is something. ETP. He's got a sheen now. That's come here. Come here, step right up. It's slow. Even though I'm like so much CS on it, it's still stop slowing me. There you go. Well, our top is open. This is gonna be so fun.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your team has destroyed Hera.
What was the Caitlyn stats again? I didn't take a look back. Okay, they're aggressive.
Shut down.
They're bad CS and bad vision. No, she's aggressive, but she's bad at CS and vision. That's my... Well, yours is one trick Heimerdinger, bad CS, and you're kind of passive. But yeah.
I am a teacher.
Godlike. Double kill.
Poor Professor. I told you! I told you they have good Katarina stats. Turret, good CS or turret destroyer. 50% win rate. I need my death stance. Death stance, I'm gonna be able to dig them in a grave that they can't dig out of, hopefully. Hello, Mr. Venom. You missed your W. Well, that was hilarious. That was actually a pretty short